StampIn.com. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Summerfield, Florida, near the Villages, and welcome to this week's YouTube Live. If you've never joined us, I go live every Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I'd love for you to set a reminder, invite your crafty friends to join us as well. As you join and you're watching, please don't forget to hit that like button and say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. I see a couple people have already joined us. Bling Bling Crafter, thanks so much for reminding everybody to like. And my mom, Janine Nuttall, she is in Maryland with my sisters and they're all watching me on the big screen. I feel so much pressure. They connect it to their TV so you can see, just like watching a TV show, which is the way to do it, I think. So I can't believe we are 3 days away from Christmas. Can you believe it? I'm sure my nephew is probably running all over the house, super excited. My 14-year-old son says he's excited. He was looking at the Christmas tree yesterday and noticed like some flat big presents behind the tree that he hadn't seen before, and he was getting even more excited about it. So I think it's going to be really fun. Hi, Kathy from Utica, Michigan. Welcome. Thanks so much for joining us. So I hope you guys are having a great holiday season, whether you're spending time with friends or family, or hopefully not going crazy from getting everything ready as we get close to the big day. Those of you that celebrate Hanukkah, I think that's ending tonight, I believe. I'm learning a little bit more about Hanukkah. I have a couple friends who are Jewish, so I've been learning about Hanukkah and their traditions a little bit. So, but whatever you celebrate, I hope you're having a great holiday season and able to kind of relax and decompress a little bit. This is a crazy busy time of year, and it's just nice to kind of be around friends and family and kind of remember why we celebrate the season. So let's see. So like I said, my son's home from school. He's so excited, so happy to just be on a break. I'm happy too because I get to sleep in and I don't have to drive 40 minutes to take him to school. His school is not close. We do drive quite a bit to take him back and forth to school, but it is a really good school, so that's why we do it. So he gets a really good education. It's like one of the best schools in the state. So we're very, very fortunate that he gets to go there. So we're very thankful. All right, so I have a couple of reminders I'm going to go over real quick, and then we're going to get into today's project. Next week, if you're able to join me on Monday, I am going to share a sneak peek of some new products that are coming out, so that'll be a fun one. So I just wanted to let you know if you want to set a reminder to join me next week. So, all right, so let's get into our reminders here. So, if you're not aware, Stampin' Up! Has started a new program called Product of the Month. So if you're familiar with Celebration, this is replacing Celebration. So we will no longer have Celebration, but instead we will have an exclusive product each month that you can purchase instead of having Celebration cramped into 2 or 3 months out of the year. So this is pretty cool. So we have for December, this is the product that you can earn when you place a $75 order. It will unlock this product, which is the True Blue Florals 12 by 12 Designer Series paper, beautiful paper. And you can add it to your cart and you only pay $5 for that. So the key things to remember with Product of the Month are you can only order one per Stampin' Up! Account. So once you've ordered it, you can't get a second one. So, and then Product of the Month is also while supplies last. So once these are gone for good, and you just have to wait for the next Product of the Month to come out. Now, if there is excess inventory, like say at the end of December, this product is still available. It will carry over into January, and if you haven't bought it, you'll have a chance to buy it in January if you didn't purchase it in December. So it's a cool new program. I think it's going to be really cool to see what each product is every month. Now, as a demonstrator, I don't get to see this ahead of time. I don't get to pre-order this. I see this the same time you guys do. So that's kind of a neat thing about product of the month is it's a surprise for everybody all at the same time. So if you have any questions about this, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to know if you ordered this and what you think about it. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the new product of the month. I think it'll be really fun. Okay, so the new catalog. Most of my customers that requested a catalog should be getting this by Christmas. If you asked for me to mail you one, I checked the shipping, I think yesterday, and it looks like most of these will be in your mailbox by Christmas time. So if you're picking one up from me, I sent you an email and a text, and just reach out to me and let me know when you'd like to pick it up. And I'm available almost anytime. Just text me or call me and we can work that out. But so this catalog, the new products from this catalog will be available beginning January 6, 2025. There's products in this catalog and there's online exclusives that are coming out that same day. So lots of great products are coming out. I've gotten some of them, like I said already. We're gonna go over those next week. They're gorgeous. I love them so much. I know I say that every time, but I really do. I love the new spring and summer products. I keep wanting to say projects. Products that are coming out. Now, I do have my product shares open. There's a link in the description below this video. If you go to my website, I have all the details for all the different papers that are included and embellishments and ribbons. And then, so there's 5 different options I have available. I have 2 options that are, and I want it all, basically getting everything, and you get a free gift when you choose those. So you have until January 5th to sign up and pay for that, because when January 6th starts, when the new products come out on January 6th, that's when I'll be ordering everything. Okay. This month, the Papercraft Collective, this is a demonstrator group that I collaborate with. We are featuring creative techniques. So there's 7 different projects that we came up with that share different card making techniques that you can use in your projects. So if you'd like to purchase those, you can purchase them for $20 on my website, and there's a link in the description below this video, or you can earn this tutorial for free when you place a $50 order through me. Okay, so you have to place the order in December to get it free through me, but you can purchase the PDF anytime, okay? All right, and then the last reminder, I do have a monthly Stamp Camp to Go subscription. This is like a card kit in the mail that you get every month. I feature a different bundle or stamp set. And as long as you subscribe by the 1st of the month, you'll get the current month's kit. So like for January, you have to subscribe by January 1st to get the January kit. And I will have all the details for that out by the end of the month. So we usually make 4 different cards. You get 2 card kits for each card, so a total of 8 card kits. And you usually get like half a pack of paper, some ribbon and embellishments to go with it, and then you get video tutorials and PDF tutorials for each of the classes now, or each of the cards, excuse me. Now, this is a good deal. You get a 10% savings over if you were to just purchase the kit as a one-time purchase. And after 6 consecutive months of being a subscriber, you get a $25 Stampin' Reward as a special thank you from me. So it's a really good deal. If that's something you're interested in, that is in the description below this video as well. All right. Barb from North Dakota. You might have warm weather for Christmas in the 30s. That is warm for North Dakota right now, isn't it? Aren't you guys normally like in the negative degrees? All right, so today's project, this is so cool. It is a star fun fold. So it looks like the shape of a star. Isn't that so neat? So this actually will fit in a normal standard A2 size envelope. So you fold it down and it will fit right in an envelope, so you can mail it or gift it or whatever you want to do. You can make it bigger. So I will say I got this, I idea. This is cased from, yes, Mom, you did make a couple of these. That's right. She made a couple of these already. This is cased from a lady. She's called the Serene Stamper, I think is her blog name. And I included a link on my blog post if you want to check out. She had like 8 different variations of these. I picked the one that fits in an envelope because I don't want to have to make a separate envelope when I'm making my cards. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are like that too. You'd rather just make something that fits in a regular envelope and not have to make anything extra. So I really like this size. So that's what I decided to go with for this one. Oh, I did want to say too, after this video, I am going to do like a little show and tell of some of the Christmas stuff that I got. So make sure you stick around for that as well. So this one, I did the little words on the front, and then you'll notice on the back I left a little designer series paper because this is a great size to fit a little gift card on the back. You just put a little bit, like a little glue dot on the back and put a gift card on here. So that's why I did that. Now you could take another piece of white and put it on the back and write a message back there. But I love the idea of turning this into a gift card. So it's already special because of the star shape, right? And then it's even more special when they flip it over and see that they've got a gift card on the back. I just think that's so, so cool. So I'm going to show you how to make this. It's really easy, actually. It looks really complicated, but it's so easy. I love it. Okay, so we are using... Oh, and I wanted to share this one too. So this was the first one I did, kind of playing around with it. I used the North Pole Delivery Designer Series paper and the Jolly Delivery bundle with the ephemera, and I stamped it, and on the back I put the message like that. So that was the first one. I was like, oh, it's okay. But I really like this one, I think, a little bit better with the delicate pines. What do you guys think? You like the lighter one or the darker one? I think I like the darker one better. Oh, thanks, Jan. All right, so we're using the Delicate Pines. We're only using the stamp set, but I did want to share with you, you can get the bundle and get 10% savings. It comes with a ton of dies. There are 22. Now, this is a little tip my friend Carol shared with me. So if you guys are like me and you struggle remembering where to put all of your dies when you're done with them, what I started doing was taking the dies and putting them in my printer and scanning a picture of them so that I know how they're supposed to go in the packaging. And then I just cut this out, and I usually don't keep it with the dies, but for this one, because there are so many of them, I just put it in the back behind my little die sleeve in here so I can kind of remember where everything goes. So that was a little tip I learned from my friend Carol, and I do it all the time now. Before I start ripping them out of the packaging, I scan a copy of it. Gian says lots of different DSP would look great. Barb says love the darker one. I've made a few of these and everybody loves them. Mom says I like the pines. Jalen likes the lighter one. My nephew. He is quite the crafter. He apparently asked my sister for Stampin' Up! Products for Christmas. He told my sister, you know, I'd really like some Stampin' Up! Stuff for Christmas. And she said, well, you have a couple of Stampin' Up! Reps in the family. You should probably call them and ask them for some. My mom sends him like the kits all the time. He loves them. It's so funny. He's so cute. All right. So like I said, we're going to start with... We're going to cut. I'm going to show you how to cut this. So, I don't know where my little piece went. Oh, here it is. So we're going to use Secret C for the base. And the base is going to be 4 1/4 by 4 1/2. Okay, so that's the base. And then we need, I'm going to make it a gift card holder again. So I need a piece of white well, do I want to do it a gift card holder? We'll just make it a regular one. No gift card holder. So we need a piece that is 2 1/4, I believe. Let me double check my measurements here. Yep, 2 1/4 by 4. We need 2 white pieces that are 2 1/4 by 4. Hi, Karen. Welcome. We are making a fun fun fold card. Say that a bunch of times fast, right? So 2¼ by 4. Actually, no, I think I'll make it. I can't decide what I like. I like the gift card holder thing. So we're going to cut another piece of Designer Series paper. Oh, don't you guys love this paper? It's so pretty. So I'm going to cut this little piece here at 4 by 2¼ So this is going to be the back piece that the gift card is going to go over by 2¼ Okay. But like I said, if you don't want to just put the gift card holder over it, you can just cut 2 of these white pieces and you'll have 2 different places to write a message or decorate. Okay. Now, you will need 6 pieces that are 4 by 4¼ Now, I prefer with this card to use something that is not directional, because anything that's directional, you have to make sure you cut it a certain way. And knowing me, I'm going to cut it wrong and then I'm wasting a bunch of paper, right? But if you are using directional paper, so let me make sure I'm telling you the right thing before I do it. So this is the 4¼ inch way. So we're cutting pieces that are 4 by 4¼ So if you want it to be directional, going right side up, the 4-inch section would need to be this way. Yeah. So if whatever direction is right side up, you would cut it 4 inches, and then sideways would be 4¼ Like I said, I don't like to mess with that because I know I'm always going to cut it wrong. So we're just going to do, and you can get all these pieces off of one strip. You get the 6 pieces off of one strip of paper. So 4¼ up here. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see. So we're going to go 4¼ We're going to cut 2 long strips, 4¼ by 12, right? 1, 2. Okay. And then we're going to just cut these all down to 4 so that they're 4 by 4¼ You could, if you had a bunch of scraps left over, you could try to make that work. But luckily for me, I have a few full sheets of paper left. I'm telling you guys, my paper is running out so fast. All my Christmas paper, I've used it so much. I'm like scrounging for pieces. Okay, so now we have 6 pieces that are 4 by 4¼ So 2 of these with the 4-inch side at the top, okay, we're gonna score. Now, this is your cutting blade, the dark blade. We're gonna put that all the way to the bottom so we're not tempted to cut. This light gray blade is the scoring blade. We wanna use that one, okay? So we're gonna score this at 1 inch, 2 inches, and 3 inches. Oh, thanks, Karen. Have you made one of these yet? I know a couple people have said, oh, I've made these. I love them so much. This is a fun one. So 4 inches at the top again. This is piece number 2. We're going to score at 1 inch, 2 inches, and 3 inches. And like I said, I always put the measurements in the PDF. That'll be in the description below once I'm done filming, and it'll also be in my blog post as well. So now these 4 pieces, we're going to score a little bit differently. So those 2 we've scored, we can kind of put those off to the side. And these 2, or these 4, excuse me, with the 4-inch piece at the top there, we're going to start at 1/2 inch, 1.5, 2.5, and 3.5. I always put that cutting blade at the bottom so that I don't accidentally cut my paper, because I have done that a couple times. You get real excited, get in the groove, and the next thing you know, you cut something you didn't want to cut. It happens to me a lot. So 1/2 inch, 1.5, 2.5, and 3.5. So is everybody ready for Christmas? I keep asking people that, and I love listening to their reactions, because some people are like, well, I don't think I've run into anybody that says they're ready. They're all like, no, I'm still scrambling. All right, so we did 1/2, 1.5, 2.5, and 3.5. All right, again, so this last piece is piece number 4. Always checking that the 4-inch side is at the top. We're going to do 1/2, 1.5, 2.5, and 3.5. All right, so we've got all of our pieces together now. So we need, where did that piece go? I just had it. Oh, buried under my card here. All right, so we're gonna take those 4 that have the little 1/2 inch pieces over here. Well, first, I'm gonna fold and burnish all my score lines. That just makes it easier. I just like to do that all at one time here. So those 4 pieces ready to go, and I like to keep them in little piles so I know they're all the same pieces here. Let's see. Number 3, and this, I love the measurements are all so easy too. These just come together so quickly. Once I made one, I was just putting them together. You really, once you cut all the pieces, you could do like a little assembly line and have a bunch of these ready to go. Is everybody ready for Christmas? I haven't heard anything, so that must mean nobody's ready for Christmas. I know I got to go to Costco and get a couple last minute things for dinner. I'm dreading that because I know that'll be super busy. All right, and then these are those 2 pieces that we scored at 1, 2, and 3 inches. I definitely didn't want to go over the weekend because I knew the weekend before Christmas was going to be the worst time to go. Everybody that isn't working is out, and it's just super busy. All right, so we've got everything all folded and burnished. So now it doesn't really matter which piece you grab. We're going to start with this little 1/2 inch tab here. We're going to take a little bit of liquid glue, and Jalen is ready for Christmas. He's so excited. I bet he is. What does he want for Christmas the most? That's what we asked Ethan. We said, what do you want for Christmas the most? And he said, I want a massage gun. And there's like 4 boxes under the tree, he says, that he thinks could be a massage gun. So what I'm doing is I'm just making sure that this scored edge is lined up against the edge of the card here. And using that liquid glue gives you a little bit of chance to wiggle everything into place and make sure it's all lined up at the sides and the top and the bottom there. Ready for a change, making new projects like these cards. Oh, that's nice, Kathy. All right, so now with this panel here, so we have that little 1/2 inch panel that's glued, and then you have the first panel here. We're gonna bend it, so we're just folding along that score line, and we're gonna put liquid glue right on this 1/2 inch piece over here. Jalen wants a speaker, like to listen to his music. All right, and then we're gonna take this little 1/2 inch tab and fold it under and fold it so it's flat. And that should be exactly where we want it to be. And it makes that little column. So that's the starting point. So now we're gonna do it again. So I'm going to start by taking that little 1/2-inch tab. Ugh, my glue's always like right at the end there. And now with that 1/2-inch tab folded behind, we're going to take that folded edge and line it up with the edge that's on top of the card. And press that down. Make sure it's lined up. Just butt it up right next to it and lined up with the top and the bottom of the card. Press down. You can check the top and the bottom. Make sure it's lined up with that card base there. And then again, we're just folding over that top panel and then that first panel here that's right next to where we glued it down. We're going to fold that over. And then this little 1/2-inch tab is where we're going to put our liquid glue. And then we're going to fold this back and press it down. Making sure everything's straight. Whoops, and try not to get glue all over the place. I had a napkin, hold on. Oh, I usually like to have a little napkin to wipe away that excess glue. Whew. There we go. Okay, so now we have the 2 columns, right? Now we're gonna spread those open. And if it's not laying flat, just kind of take your bone folder and fold it down so that it kind of flattens out where it needs to. But you take those 2 columns, you open them up, and the little piece that has the 1, 2, 3 score lines, we're going to fold those in half so that those closures meet in the middle. And we're going to put liquid glue on those 2 columns that meet right in the middle here. Hi, Suzanne from Oregon. Welcome. We are making a star fun fold card. If you've ever seen one of those, a couple of the gals in the group have said they've made them. Everybody's enjoyed them so far. I know this is a great Christmas card, but you could actually make this for New Year's as well. That would be really cool if you had nice like gold and black paper, like the modern Christmas designer series paper would be really pretty for a New Year's card. This could really be used for anything though. The star could be used for like a graduation card, would be really cute. All right, and then you can kind of see half of our star is coming together. Look at that, it's so cool. And it all folds flat so you can mail it. All right, so we're gonna fold this over for now and do the back side. So we're gonna start again. We're gonna put that glue on that 1/2-inch tab. Oh my gosh. And then we're gonna line it up along that edge. Oops. Sometimes you be careful that glue. I like to hold it with one hand and then kind of use my other hand to flatten that glue out. Sometimes it'll get away from you if you don't. That half looks like a crown. Oh, that's a good point. So it could be used for like a king or queen card, a princess card. I didn't even think about that. Oh my gosh, come on, glue. The glue's almost gone here. All right, so again, we're gonna fold that first column over, flip this down, flatten it on top of the card there. Trying not to get a ton of glue all over the place. All right, and the last one. This is probably out of order for how other people do it, but I wanted to show you that star, what it looks like. The little star shape there. So we're taking that 1/2-inch piece again. We're lining that up, we're gluing that down, making sure it's lined up with that card base. Fold that first panel over. A little bit of liquid glue. Try not to put too much down. That's how my glue keeps kind of spilling out. And then we're going to tuck this under and press it down. Now that Jalen's on Christmas break, he can watch my YouTube lives. When I used to do them later at night, he and my sister would watch them, but now that I do them in the middle of a Monday, he usually can't watch them. All right, so the 2 columns, we're gonna open them up and we're gonna press it down, and if we need to fold anything, you can use your bone folder to fold it down, but we're gonna take liquid glue on these 2 columns where that crease meets here and put a little bit of liquid glue. Oh my gosh, this thing, I'm like trying to get the last little bit out. I think it's about done though. Put a little bit of glue here. Okay, that's done. Let's try this one, brand new one here. It's gonna be too much now. There we go. Okay, so now we have that piece that's scored. We're gonna fold that back so that seam is on the bottom here, and we're going to just lay that over and line up the edges with the score line, and then the top and the bottom with the edge of the card, just like that. Make sure everything's in place. Ta-da! Mine's sticking a little bit here. Uh-oh, there it goes. And now we have our star shape. Isn't that so neat? Oh, I love it. You can kind of play with it a little bit there, but that makes the star shape. I think that's so cool. Okay, so on our white piece here, we're going to do a little bit of stamping. We're going to use that Delicate Pines stamp set, and we're going to stamp Warmest Winter Wishes, and then I'm using this little snowflake down here and stamping in the corner as well. So we're going to use Cherry Cobbler for the Warmest Winter Wishes. I just chose colors that went with the paper, the colors in the paper. And we're going to stamp that right in the center there. And then we're going to grab our Old Olive for the snowflake, and we're just going to stamp one down in the corner here. Like that. So cute. All right. So now I'm just going to take my Stampin' Seal Plus, and we're going to adhere that to the front. So you can fold this over and put this right there. And then, like I said, I took the other piece, I cut it 2 1/4 by 4 onto DSP because I'm going to use the back side and adhere a gift card holder, or a gift card, not a gift card holder. I'm going to fold that down, and you could choose a different pattern if you wanted to. I just chose to keep it the same pattern that I used for the star. And then, like I said, you would take a, what did I do with that? I knew I was gonna lose it. A glue dot. I brought glue dots over here, I thought. Oh, right in front of my face. So you just take a glue, you can use 1 or 2, however many you want, if you don't want them to tear their card, which they likely will if you use 2 glue dots. You just stick a glue dot in the center here. And then just take your gift card and put it right in the middle. And there you go. You've got your little, why is this sticking so much? There we go. Got your little star card with a gift card. Isn't that super cute? And they have a nice little surprise when they flip that over. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. All right. So now let's do a little show and tell. So I had my Christmas Stampin' Up classes, and I've gotten some Christmas cards in the mail. And then I also have some little gifties that my mom brought when she came. So I think I'll show those first. So this is a little notebook that my mom made. She knows I love flamingo everything. And so she sent me this. It has a little pen on the side, and you open it up. It's got a little pocket to put little things in, and then a little notepad. It's super cute. I love lists, and I'm always like grabbing a notebook and writing things down for work or appointments or whatever. So I know this will definitely get used. So thanks, Mom. All right. And then she also made these cute little notepads that have little magnets. So you could hold the, like put those up on a little, on your fridge. And she made these cute little desktop easel calendars that have a little notepad and pen in them. They're super cute. Oh, thanks, Kathy. Yes, I love the notebook too. Anything flamingos is always good. All right, so my friend Lori, she gave this to me at class. It's this cute little ornament box, and then you open it up, and it has this little gingerbread man. So this is one of those glue holders, and I love this thing so much. So I've got a couple of them. People keep gifting these to me, which I love because I use them in class and I have some on my desk. So, but this is from the Country Hive. If you, I think, go to thecountryhive.com. She's a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that they do some 3D printing, and they have these cute little glue holders, and they have a bunch of different designs. These are super, super cute. So she gave me that and some little hand cream and lip gloss. I love this little box too. It's so cute. And then I also got some food, which I've already eaten. One lady brought me chocolate covered pretzels. Another lady brought me some candied pecans, which I already got the recipe from her, and I've made some and almost eaten an entire batch by myself. And another lady, one of my customers, she's French. She brought me this cute little, it's like Pandoro, I think is what it was called. It tasted like a big King's Hawaiian roll, and I ate the whole thing in one sitting. It was so good. But she also gave me this cute little Eiffel Tower keychain, which I thought was really cute. So I love anything bedazzled like that. And then another lady that came to class, she brought this cute little tree. And when I opened it up, it had these adorable little snowman earrings inside. She kind of folded it up to fit inside this little tree. And then she made this cute little calendar, Every Day is a Blessing. And that's funny because that's the same class where I made those magnetic calendars that I shared last week. So we were kind of laughing about that. She's like, I gave you a calendar, now we're making a calendar. Calendars are always a good gift at the end of the year. And then some Hershey Nuggets. My friend Debbie gifted these to me. And then, oh, my friend Kathy, she always has the cutest little treat holders when she comes to class or, excuse me, any event. She always finds little treat holders to make and to gift to people. So this one has Ghirardelli peppermint hot cocoa mix and a little peppermint bark, mini peppermint bark, and a wink of Stella pen. So you can't go wrong with chocolate and glitter. I think that is so cute. So she brought those and gifted those in class. December stamp camp was like stamp camp on steroids. It was awesome. We had so many treats and little projects, and it was super fun. Everybody just ranted and raved and said how much fun they had, and I loved it. I thought it was great. I love class anyway, but December class is extra special. So here are some of the Christmas cards that people have either brought at class or sent in the mail. I just wanted to share those real quick. So this uses that Jar of Joy stamp set and those little peppermints. Super cute. And that May the Spirit of the Season Bring You Hope, Happiness, and Love is from the Jolly Holly stamp set. That's for my friend Lori. My friend Mary sent me this card. She sent this with some candy that she gave to Ethan. My friend Barb made this one. She cased one of the cards that I posted in my 12 Days of Christmas. It's got those cute little peppermints. And then this one, I think this sentiment is from a couple years ago. I can't remember what stamp set that's from, but this is from my friend Joni. And this one's from my friend Sue. Sending love and peace this season. That's from an older Stampin' Up set too. I can't remember which one it's from. This one is so neat. This is from one of the girls at card class this month, from Mary Beth. I just thought this was such a cool fun fold. You open it up and it's just so neat. I love the little lanterns on the front there. It's so cute. And this one, I love non-traditional colors for Christmas. I love all Christmas, but non-traditional ones are really fun too. And this is from my friend Sandy. That paper was from a couple years ago. I can't remember what paper pack that was, but it's so cute. And then this one, this is a cool one. She took the paper and like tore them into strips and layered them. It's my friend Diana. And then this is from my friend Kathy that made the little gift with the chocolate and the wink of Stella. Thinking of you this festive season. It's that Traditions of Christmas Designer Series paper. So pretty. A joyful Christmas to you and yours. I forget what stamp set that's from though, but I know that's the Traditions of Christmas Designer Series paper. It's such a neat fold. And then this is a cute one from my friend Lorraine from Stamp Camp. She used those Memories and More card pack that's out right now. I can't remember what it's called, but that's what these papers are from. It's so pretty. And then this is another one with the Traditions of Christmas, and this is the traditional labels. That's for my friend Carol, and she gifted me a little Starbucks gift card. She knows how much I love Starbucks, so it was so sweet. And then this one I thought was so cute. This is from my friend Chris. She sent me this card in the mail, and this is from one of the kits, and she put the little penguins from the, was it Choose Happy stamp set? And I just thought that was so cute. She said that anytime she thinks of like the palm trees and stuff in Florida, she thought of me. So she sent me this. I just thought this was so cute. But anyway, so that's all of my little cards and gifts and stuff that I've gotten this year. I just wanted to share that with you so you get some festive inspiration. All right, guys, well, excuse me, that's all I have for today. I hope you are having a great holiday season and you're almost ready for Christmas, if not already ready, and having just lots of fun and joy this week. I will be back next Monday. Like I said, I'm going to have a little preview of products to come. Don't forget to check out my product shares if you haven't yet. You have until January 5th to sign up for those, okay? All right, guys, well, have a great, relaxing week and a very Merry Christmas, and I will see you back here next Monday, okay? Be safe and happy stamping. Bye-bye.